Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this video. This is a collection of faults where the candidates have been asked to do a move off from the side of the road or a stop at the side of the road. So in other words, normal move off, normal stops. So the first clip that we're watching here, February 2023, a normal stop on the left they're asked to do. The fault here was the choice of location opposite a junction. Now, it would have made it quite difficult for other cars to get in and out there, so I've given it as a minor this time, but could well be serious if a car was having a trouble getting in or out of there. On this clip, again, it's a normal stop on the left hand side, and there's a bus stop on the right, and there's a bus stop on the left. And you'll see here the learner brings the car to a stop right beside that bus stop. So again, it's taking the time to assess your area, avoid places like bus stops, and pick other scenarios, other locations that are going to keep you safe from trouble. Now the fault here is a moving off fault. They're moving off at an angle with a white car in front of them. I don't know how clear that is on the camera to see, but trust me, that was too close. Right, we'll go back a few years here, January 2020. The person's asked to pull up on the left and ouch, 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 curb, wheels, scrape, not good. Also there's a junction opposite, so again you're going to have to pick a better place than that and watch the wheels as you come in. Now here, back to March 2023, normal stop on the left, so the candidate does their mirrors and signal fine, but look on the right, see the bus stop over there, they end up stopping directly opposite that when there was other places on this road that would have been a little bit better. It's not necessarily a serious fault because a bus didn't come, but if it did, it would have been a bit messy on the road there. Okay, now this was quite early on in the test. This was at the beginning. They've been asked to pull up on the left, watch these wheels, bump, scrape, doink, not good. Not at the beginning of the test. That is not what an examiner wants to see. You've got to get that distance right from the curb. Now I'm not going to be able to show you what happens here, I'll just have to explain it. It's a normal stop, they're moving off again, but they don't check the right blind spot. Now obviously for safety, you don't want to be forgetting this or missing it, but it's not going to look good on your test either, seeing that that's the first sort of thing that you get taught when you're learning to drive, moving off and stopping. This is the same test route a little bit further on, pull up again on the left, this time moving off. There was a blind spot check, but it was weak, it wasn't a very strong one. So they get asked again, not far away, show me another stop on the left and move off, and again it was really weak. They weren't turning their shoulder enough, they were just having a quick glance to the side. That's not going to cut it. Here we've got the same problem in a different location. This was a different person on a different test, moving off to start a parallel park, but the final blind spot check over the right shoulder was missed. This was a tough one. At the end of a test they get told to do one more stop on the left, which they do here, move on again when you're ready. The rear view shows the van at the back flashing the lights, so the learner sees that and starts moving, but look at the gap here between the white car on the left that's parked and the oncoming red car. It was marked as a serious fault. Would have been best waiting until after that red car. Now we're going back a while here, January 2020. Learner is pulled up on the left side of the road. They get told to move off again when they're ready. They don't notice what's happening at the back here, and they start to move off as this blue car's actually passing them. You can see the blue car going for the overtake, the learner starts moving, the examiner has to take action. The learner told me they did their checks, but they just must not have been effective enough to actually take in what was going on. Now we've got one more fault to show here. This is a normal stop on the right towards the end of the test. The examiner's pulling them up with the intentions of reversing, and if you keep an eye on the position, there's a curb strike coming up now as indicated, so they've just got a little bit too close with the nose of the car in at the front.